Hi, I'm Cory Goicoechea, and I'm here with you today to present you about smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors and why they're important to be placed in a building or really any type of structure, especially your home. But I want to talk about smoke detectors right now. Why do we have it? Well, just in case there's a fire, you might want to be alerted. Maybe you're sleeping, maybe you're in a different room, and you don't know something's smoking, like maybe you left something on the stove for too long and it's about to catch on fire, and you want to get alerted about that so you can do what you need to do, like evacuate or call the authorities to extinguish the flames. Um, there's two types of these smoke detectors. You have the ionization smoke detector and you have the photoelectric smoke detector. The ionization one is a small radioactive source emitting current between two contacts. So when the smoke, it's going to hit the sensor. That's how it basically goes off. And for the photoelectric one, there's a light beam, and when the smoke hits the light beam, that one goes off. The most common one used is the ionization chamber smoke detector. And this is a drawing of a smoke detector when it's opened up, not when it's closed. So when it's opened up, you have the top portion, which is just the light, basically. And on the bottom, you have the circuit board, which is the whole thing, basically underneath everything. And on top of that, you'll have your horn, which alerts you if there's a fire. Connected to that is the battery for the smoke detector that you have to change on a regular basis to make sure your smoke detector is working. Connected to the battery, right next to the horn, is the sensor chamber where the smoke goes to, so you're alerted to that, and then that's when the horn rings. So that would be the bottom, and that's basically what's inside the smoke detector. And then you close it and you attach it to the ceiling or the wall, and that's basically where you mount the smoke detector, either the ceiling or the wall. You don't want to have it too low on the wall. You want to have it more up, like up more, so because the smoke rises, so you don't want to really have it on the bottom. Most recommended place is the ceiling, though. Where do you buy this at? And basically any hardware store. It can be Home Depot or anything like that. And I just want to show you a quick example of what they look like. So if you follow me. This is what they look like. Some of them are round, but they can be different shapes, but this is the most common one, especially in a house. To see if it's working, usually it's beeping. This one's not, but like I said, usually it is. You can just go like this. Hold on. Okay, and that's how you tell it's working. Now, we'll go back in. And sometimes you'll hear, if it's not working and you need to change the battery, it'll let you know when it beeps every 5 minutes or so. It'll just make like a beeping noise, almost like when your sneakers are screeching on the floor. You'll hear something like that and you'll know you have to change it. So now I want to go to a carbon monoxide detector. It's over here if you can see. It could be round, but most of them are pretty much rectangular or squared. And it has, I'll show you, there's a picture over here. You can zoom into that. That's what an ordinary carbon monoxide detector looks like. It has a number. It'll alert you on how much of carbon monoxide is being accumulated in a room. Right here, or I guess it really doesn't matter, but right here is the test button, and right here is the peak level of the carbon monoxide you're looking for. And back over here. So that's basically what I drew on here. It's the test and the peak level. There is a plug-in on some of them. Some of them are battery powered, or some of them have both. So just like a regular one, you have to change it. These things don't plug into the ceiling unless you can. I'm sure there is special ones out there that plug into the ceiling, but most of them plug into the wall, and you need to have it high above on the wall. Most recommended is like on a bookshelf or something where kids and dogs can't reach it. I have some places that that you can that the carbon monoxide detector will go off from these places. Appliances such as fireplaces, stoves, furnaces, heaters, cars that you leave on in the garage, and smoking inside a building or a house. Just to let you know, if you're gonna smoke inside your house or in a building, these things will automatically keep beeping. So it's not really recommended to keep plugging them in because they're kind of useless if you keep smoking inside. There's two main places that these things could go off in, and that would be either a basement or a garage. For a basement, it would go off because there's furnaces and heaters down there. So, and what I forgot to mention before is carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless, and tasteless gas. So you can't just tell if it's there. You gotta have one of these to tell, or you gotta have an inspector come over. But I mean, for the most quick response, you want to have these detectors. So in a garage, they can be started by cars that are being left on and the windows are closed, or even the windows are open. And you might not want to be there at the time that it's doing that. And in a basement, it can just be a random leak from an appliance. And where do you get carbon monoxide detectors? Like I said, for the smoke detectors, you can basically get them anywhere, any hardware store like Lowe's or Home Depot. You can get both of these at. I would say the carbon monoxide is more expensive, but it's very useful in a situation that you might have carbon monoxide inside the house. If anything, definitely get a smoke detector because those are especially important. So, and that's basically all I have for you today on smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. Thank you for watching this video, and be safe.